right. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shah, Kolo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well, where we learn his knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. Slakama, Kama, back with another quick hit. And today I was just meditating on us fighting this fight we have. Expect for the demons to turn up even more. The more and more you fight, the more and more demons and Satan is going to try to pull you away from your power source, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So I just wanted to get a couple scriptures. It's not going to be long, but that backs that up. These demons, man, they're gonna put thoughts in your head. Satan gonna put thoughts in your head about brothers, about if you're doing the work correctly, if anything to deter you from keep pushing. Keep on. This is James 2:19. It says, "Thou believest that there is one power, Yahweh, that does well, doest well. The devils also believe and tremble." So, as long as you have your power source, you have the correct names. What's the scripture say? The Lord's not going to give you anything you can't handle, You could do anything as long as you got them names, and you could fight them demons off. Give me 1 second. I just thought over scripture. All right, this is Philippians 4:13. I should have knew that off air. 4:13, right? It says, "I can do all things through Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, which strengthens me." So no matter, you have these doubts or something, you call on the names of the Lord and shake that shit off. You know what I mean? If the Lord is working with you, he's going to pull you out of any negative thoughts, any sense of weakness, And if you are weak at something, what are you supposed to do? Strengthen yourself. And what does it say right here? "I can do all things through Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, which strengthens me." So that's how we get strong, spiritually, Call on them names, pray, It's very important. Very, very important, Let me get back to it. Oh, yeah, this is a beautiful one. Mark 9:29. It says, let me see. Let me start. Let's start 27. But Yahweh took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, "Why could not we cast him out?" Right? It says, and he said unto them, "This kind can be." Oh, let me start at 26. I'm Salaki. 25. It says, when Yahweh saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, "Thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him." And the spirit cried and rent him sore, and came out of him, and he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, "He is dead." But Yahweh took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, "Why could not we cast him out?" And he said unto them, "This kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting." So, when you got a demon on you that's seems like he's getting the best of you, or it's getting the best of you, start fasting. Always pray without ceasing, as the scriptures say. But fasting, whether it be a food fast, whether it be a fast from alcohol, or maybe you just want to do a complete reset and just want to fast from everything. your pineal glands tends to get sharper after you fast. So, you could get these demons and these thoughts out of your head by fasting and by praying, man. These things are very, very important. And let's get Mark. Let's stay in Mark, right? Because the Lord is very powerful, very beautiful. Mark 3:11, and I'm just going straight to the point. It says, and unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of the Most High. So the demons and these demons, they know unclean spirits. They know who the Lord is. They know who Yahweh Shai is. Even to me and another brother in my camp, we dealt with sleep paralysis, and he dealt with it more than I have, but I dealt with it. And the very last time I was on my bed, and it felt like somebody just came from behind me and just grabbed me up, like on my shoulders, around my arms, so I couldn't lift my arms. And like with sleep paralysis, you feel like you can't breathe sometimes. So without hesitation, all I did was call on the name of the Lord like 3 times, and I was straight. You know what I mean? So that's proof right there. My little own testimony, calling on the names of the Lord. It puts fear in these spirits, man. These unclean spirits. These demons. You know what I mean? So, it will behoove you to really, really pray, fast when needed to, stay in the Word. You know what I mean? Because the times we get into, you're going to see all type of things, all type of things that you just, it might bring doubt to your mind. But hey, you got to believe in the Most High over everything. Through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, through everything, 1 Peter 5:8, it says, let me get there. 1 Peter 5:8. And this goes with fasting as well. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So, this is a twofold scripture. You could, we know it's Esau, but you also got to think about Satan, and these demons, he's going to try to devour. Satan's going to do his job because he was ordered to by the Most High. He works for the Most High on the left-hand side, you know what I mean? So you got to, keep that in mind, you know what I mean? So how do we basically fight these spirits off? Hey, continue to live righteous. Continue, to the best of your ability, because we are in this flesh, so we go off, of course. But fast, pray. When you starting to feel down, get into that comforter, man. Get into some scriptures that get our faith boosters for yourself. It's very, very important, man, because we about to go into scary times right now. It says, James 4:7 says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. You know what I mean? So, hey, you got to submit yourself to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Ain't no playing around in this thing. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to get a couple scriptures. Like I said, I'm gonna do these little quick little hits, more, Lord's will, So the name of this lesson, I guess, is resist the demons, or fight off the demons. There we go. That'll work. You know what I mean? And the way we fight off the demons is by I'll say this too. Also, have strong have brothers around you, man. Have brothers around you that will assist you with whatever you're fighting, It says when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of thee. So you got to have brothers around. So with that, I hope this was edifying. Until next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachahat, Badash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, who rule well, teach well, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. Kwam Yasha Allah, more flip a ball. Shalom.